What's going on? It's Sheev the Boss. Good afternoon to my Jedi and Jedi and Sith friends. How is everybody doing? How's everyone doing? My bad for the little delay. I don't think I was too late. Tonight we running on Sheev Standard Time. How's everyone doing tonight? Because I'm hyped for the Bad Batch. I'm hyped. I'm excited, dude. We have a lot of news to get into, kind of. Sort of. There's been some stuff going on. We've been talking about some fun stuff. Like Bob! Oh, that's right. I'm excited for the Book of Boba Fett. And there's been lots and lots of stuff that we've been getting out of that lately. We've been getting lots of stuff from interviews with Tamora himself. We've been getting things from different articles, and tonight we got another article from the Phantom Wire, and I do want to check this out before we get any further into anything else. It looks pretty interesting to me. We're in town to turn down the music a little bit so you guys can hear me. Actually, when I get into the article, you won't be able to hear me at all, but the music it is. How we doing in the chat? How's everybody doing tonight? What up, Average? What up, Tim? Star Wars MCU OG when... no, that's just Star Wars MCU OG. Let's go! Let's go, though. I'm super hyped for tonight, man. I think this episode of the Bad Batch is going to be lit. I think it's going to be real lit. But let's go get into that Phantom Wire exclusive report. Let's check it out. Let's get into it. Alright. Now that we actually have it on here. The Book of Boba Fett returning. Star Wars characters and plot details revealed. So there are some spoilers in this. If you guys don't want to check out the spoilers, get out of here for like 5 to 10 minutes and come on back, because we're going to talk about some minor plot details from the Book of Boba Fett. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited to talk about it with you guys. So, the first thing that we get, there's a bunch of ads on this. That's alright. It says, fans were elated to see Boba Fett return to the Star Wars universe in Season 2 of Disney's The Mandalorian. We were the first to break the news of a Boba Fett solo Disney Plus series. And now we're the first to break 2 Star Wars characters returning in the upcoming The Book of Boba Fett, as well as some minor plot details. Minor plot details. Alright, spoiler warning, like I said, if you'd like to avoid 2 character reveals and a minor plot detail for the Book of Boba Fett, get on out of here. We're getting into it. Alright, so the Book of Boba Fett, plot details. Says, last we saw Boba Fett, he helped Mando get Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, to Luke Skywalker to train with the Jedi and learn the ways of the Force, as we saw at the end of Season 2. That was the whole plot of Season 2. And then it says, then Boba and Ming-Na Wen's Fennec went back to Tatooine and took over Jabba's palace and claimed the throne. At least that's the last thing that we saw, right? So it goes on to say, the Book of Boba Fett series, while a spin-off of The Mandalorian, was expected to show us what happened to Boba Fett prior to the series and where he'd be off to next. Well, we've learned that while the show will in fact start with a fateful Sarlacc pit and Boba's escape, the spin-off series will quickly turn back into Season 2.5 of The Mandalorian. So much so that 2 fan-favorite characters will end up returning. Alright, first of all, I haven't even fully read this article. I just had seen it and heard about some stuff with it. The fact that we're being told we're going to start off at the Sarlacc pit, oh baby, hell yeah, man. I wanted to see some younger Boba, and I've been calling for Daniel Logan to play a younger Boba Fett. Who knows if that'll actually happen, but this is awesome, man. This is some good news. I'm excited to see the backstory of how he got out of that, how he survived, why he didn't go after his armor. I want to know all the little details as the Star Wars sweat that I am. And I need it. I need that Book of Boba Fett stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Alright. Goes on to say, our sources within Lucasfilm have confirmed that Din Djarin will be part of the Book of Boba Fett, and that Grogu will also appear. It goes on to say, whoops. It seems both the characters inside the show, as well as the powers that be at Disney, know how important Mando and the Baby Yoda are. They were reportedly worried about letting Boba do his own thing for too long. I don't know how you can be worried about that, though. I mean, you got people like me who are super hyped for it, so I don't get it. I don't get the sentiment. But that's alright. It's a business decision. It goes on to say, both Pedro Pascal and Baby Yoda were on set for multiple episodes at the end of the series, and were told it wasn't just for some flashback scenes. The Book of Boba Fett will answer where Grogu went and shares some of his Jedi training. Wow. That is interesting stuff right there. We're going to find out what Grogu, Baby Yoda was doing with with Luke Skywalker. What if his training didn't go right? You know, and Paper Moon, which is what The Mandalorian is like loosely based off of, the main character is like this, like, I guess thief, or like, you know, not a very good person, and he's basically taking care of this like little girl, I guess you could say. And at the end of this series, the little girl is with this dude, and she doesn't want to go back with her family because she's created a connection with this thief guy, this bad dude. And so that's basically where John and Dave kind of took the inspiration for Mandalorian. So if that is the case, maybe Grogu doesn't end up wanting to become a Jedi, or he doesn't want to explore those Force powers. And I think that is possible, but also it could be that this fool is just overpowered, and as a 50-year-old, it didn't take long for him to click, and now he's going to be OP. And that would be sick. I'd be hyped for a little dope Baby Yoda with all these crazy powers that he learned from Luke. I think it would be sick. It says, as cool as those scenes could be, I'm just surprised to hear that they're bringing Grogu back so soon from his Luke Skywalker training. However, we don't know if he goes back for more training later. The separation from Grogu at the end of Season 2 set up such a well-earned emotional moment for Mando. I expect Favreau to keep them apart for a season or two at least, to truly earn the return of a more powerful Baby Yoda. Oh man, give it to me. Give it to me. Something I've always wanted ever since I first saw Baby Yoda was, like, I've talked about it before on my live streams, but I just think that the next 800 years of Star Wars could be this Grogu character, just following him. Honestly, we could have a whole 2 trilogies about this dude, because he's, you know, gonna live that long. Like, I'm up for it, man. I want it. It goes on to say, one can't deny the global love of the character and Disney's even greater love of selling more merchandise. Oh, definitely can't deny that. The mouse loves to make his money. And then it says, what do you make of this reveal? Does bringing back Mando and Grogu back so soon get you more or less excited for the Book of Boba Fett? How the heck do you not get more excited for it, man? I'm hyped. I'm hyped. You telling me that we're going to bring back Grogu? Oh, please. Yes, please. Any day of the week. All right, back into the layer. How you guys feeling about that news, though? I know it wasn't like a whole ton of stuff, and like I said, it was minor plot details, but at the same time, those are pretty big things. The fact that we know that Grogu is, you know, we're gonna see some like Grogu training. Oh yes, baby! Like, I'm super hyped and excited for that, man. I think it's dope. This is maybe just a rumor too. Like, so they did say, and Phantom Wire did say. I'll go back and say this. They were the first to break the news about solo Boba Fett show, and I'm pretty sure they were. I don't remember exactly because that was a little while ago now. But they said that, you know, they're the first to release this news, and we did hear rumors that Grogu and Din Djarin could be in the series. And recently, I was even saying we could potentially even see Luke Skywalker in the series. So all of this kind of adds up to me. It makes sense in my head. And I think just if they're going to go off of Dave's Mandoverse kind of idea, and, you know, they're going to spin off all these shows from that, the last thing we saw in Mando was those characters with Luke and Grogu going off. Obviously, a lot of us were kind of expecting maybe the end of Mando 3 that we'll see them again. But I think also, back to referring to what the article said, It's very possible that, Disney didn't feel that they could do this without Mando and Grogu. Like, I know a whole ton of fans love Boba Fett. Even myself, I was like, I don't really need a Boba Fett show. And now that we're getting to it, I need a Boba Fett show. I need it. So I don't know, man. I don't feel they needed to put Grogu in this. Definitely, I think Din Djarin makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. And I don't know, man. I'm excited to see these two characters if they do end up being in it. What are you guys thinking, though? Do you think these are real reports? How you feeling about this? Long sleeve is the way. It's still kind of hot, though. I gotta admit, it's kind of hot. What are we talking about in the chat? How are we feeling about this? Do you guys think Grogu will be in the Book of Boba Fett? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Grogu will be in the show. Because I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Do you think he will? I think he will, to be honest. I think we're going to get Luke. We're going to get Grogu. We're going to get Din. I think we're going to get a lot of those Mando characters back. Obviously, we're probably not getting Cara Dune. But, and it may be too early to tell at this point. But I've been speculating for a while now that is possible. And I think it's going to happen. Average puts a 1. That's right. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars says 1, unfortunately. So you don't. 1, did I say 1 is no? The Book of Grogu Fett. How about, I'll do you one better, Proxy. The Book of Omega Fett. Okay. Who's more likely to be in this show? Do we think it's more likely we'll get Omega in the Book of Boba or Grogu? I don't know. I'm thinking Grogu might be more likely, but I'm sure you guys are probably going to be like, nah, Omega's more likely. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars says, in quotes, if you end your training now, if you choose the quick and easy path, as Vader did, you will become an agent of evil. Darth Grogu is coming! Yes! Okay, you know what? If Grogu turns into a dark side user or like a Revan kind of thing where he's like evil and light, like, and he switches back and forth for 800 years, man, how dope would that be? How wild would that be? That's like 200 years this fool is like ruling the galaxy, and then he like snaps out of it. He's like, what have I done? And then there's like 400 years where he's like building a new Jedi Order. And then it's like another 200 years leading to his death where he's just like, I'm tired of this. Screw everybody. Unlimited Grogu. That's what I need. I need unlimited Grogu in Star Wars. What up, Tommy Banana? Guess who's back again. Grogu's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? I'm hyped, man. I think Grogu's coming back, though. I really do. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at like a 9 of Grogu coming back. And I don't know, man. It just makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. Hyped for Bad Batch, Sheev. What does the 11th episode title mean? I'll get into that right now. Why not? Let's get into it. So I have heard a couple things about this episode through the tweeters and through a few other interweb things. The title of this episode 11 of the Bad Batch, is Devil's Deal. And I think, honestly, the thing that makes most sense in terms of speculation for this episode, this is purely speculation. I don't really know no one knows what the heck is going to happen in this episode except for the people that worked on it. But I think Devil's Deal could be a hint to Sid. And I think Sid is going to make a deal with the devil, I guess you could say. You know, the Bad Batch is no longer in debt to her, so they no longer have to do jobs for her. And while they do, need money, and doing another job for her would make sense, I think after last episode and with the pace that the rest of the show, like how the rest of the show has been going lately, that they're gonna kick it back into full gear again. And I think Sid's gonna either make a deal with the Empire or maybe even Cad Bane, and that will be what the Devil's deal will be. I heard Star Wars Santa was talking about this episode as well, and he was talking about him and Magic Maker were talking about how the episode could have a reference to the deal that was made at the end of last episode, where he's talking to Omega, and he kind of tells her, you'll never have to go back to Camino. He's telling her she's gonna be on every mission now after last episode, and haven't seen her strategy stuff. And then we also have the promise that Omega made to Hunter that they would get Crosshair back. And I think in some way, maybe even one of those deals could be, somewhat of a deal with the Devil, because those two promises kind of intertwine. Like, if they're never going back to Camino, yet they're planning on getting Crosshair back, like, how does that really work, unless Crosshair leaves Camino to go find them and they somehow capture him and remove his chip. But that seems like a lot of extra steps, and to me the most logical thing is that they're gonna have to go back to Camino at some point, and that's kind of what that maybe set up, in my opinion, is like Hunter is promising her she'll never have to go back, but they're gonna have to go back for sure. Now, in terms of what else the Devil's deal could mean, since we're talking about this episode now, I think it potentially could even be Vader. That's a long shot, though. I don't really think it's going to be Vader, but Vader is kind of like the Devil. I've heard some people talking about Darth Maul, and he is kind of like the Devil of Star Wars, if you will. I think his character is really based off of like Sisyphus or something like that from the Greek mythology. But yeah, man, I think honestly Vader could be the Devil, and maybe the Kaminoans make a deal like, hey, since you're here and you're gonna wipe out all the clones from a clone uprising or something, why don't you go get Omega, and you can kill the rest of the Bad Batch, but can you give us her? We kind of want this one. And Vader could be like, alright, I bet, but I doubt that. I think it's a long shot. I do think in terms of the rest of the show, my thoughts right now is that there could be a Kaminoan uprising, and with the elite squad not being able to take out the Bad Batch, that Project War Mantle is going to go full in effect. The clones are going to get taken out. I think Vader could be sent to Camino to wipe out the Kaminoans and wipe out the clones, and they're going to take over the cloning facilities. What up, Radio Free Empire? Radio Free Empire says he controls like the whole criminal underworld at this point, right? Who we talking about? You talking about Boba? Because potentially. Sisyphus. Thank you, OG fan, when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Sisyphus. Sisyphus is like this dude that like never learns, and there's one point where he's like punished by Zeus, and he has to like constantly like fall down this. I don't even know the full story. Syphilis? Oh god. Y'all are killing me. We talking about syphilis in here? Goodness gracious. Tim says, what if Cad Bane makes a deal with Boba to get Omega back? That is very possible too. I don't know how. I guess Cad Bane would be the Devil in that deal, but I guess that works, Tim. I'm kind of with it. It would suck because I want Boba to kill Cad Bane, and I don't think they're on good terms, especially since Boba Fett put a cap in that fool's head. But who knows? Maybe. Sorry, Maul. Yes, Maul, I don't know if he's like the leader of the criminal underworld. He's definitely the leader of like the Crimson Dawn Syndicate. That was pretty funny, Hi Jackman. Syphilis. Nah, don't worry about being late, Tommy. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you, bro. Proxy says, watch Ezra become Sith and have to face off against Grogu and Ahsoka and Cal Kestis. Oh, that would break my heart, man. That would break my heart. If y'all don't know, one of Sheev's favorite Jedi ever is Ezra Bridger. I have all the pops that Sheev could ever want, and the one pop that has eluded me in terms of Funko Pops is that darn Ezra Bridger pop. I remember when it was like $6 at one point. I was like, I could get that at any point. Now it's like $60 and I'm like, no, it's not true. No. Yep, I did it to myself though. I definitely, if Ezra turns dark, I'm rioting. I'm gonna go to Lucasfilm and actually knock on their door and be like, what the fuck? Hi Jackman says, working out, so blood is going everywhere but my brain. What? What is going on? I feel like blood should go to your brain if you're working out. Tim says, I feel like it's gonna be none of the theories we're talking about. Yeah, bro. So I'll get into some of the other stuff I've heard about this. So the good homies, the Kiner brothers, you know, they make all the music for these awesome shows now that their dad is no longer working on it, but they do some awesome stuff. If you like the soundtrack for the Bad Batch, you have the Kiner brothers to thank for it, and they do, like I said, some fantastic work. Now, I love a lot of the composers in Star Wars, but the Kiner brothers are definitely up there. Today they tweeted, they said, got a chance to tie some newer themes and some older themes in this next Bad Batch, which was so lovely to get to do. Sorry if your ears are bleeding after that. What is this so lovely, and what older themes are they tying in with these newer ones? Well, I'd have to do some research before the episode comes out, but to be honest, I think maybe that's a Boba Fett hint. I don't know if Boba Fett had a score for the Kiner, Mr. Kiner. Back in the day, but I think it's definitely possible they could do like an updated theme for Boba that, you know, is similar to the old one. It would be dope. It would make sense to me, but that's my only guess on that. I don't know what's gonna happen. In terms of the other thing I heard, maybe I'll bring this one up. Let's see. Joel Aaron, the good homie. I was telling you guys about this tweet. I think I even talked about it last time, maybe a little bit, but Joel Aaron, let's get into it. Why not? Right here. Alright. No. Joel Aaron. Alright. Joel Aaron says, y'all have no idea what's coming your way for this week's Star Wars The Bad Batch. Hee hee. And of course, Joel Aaron does a lot of the amazing effects we see. And, you know, he does a lot of the cinematography and lighting and stuff. This dude does some awesome work. But yeah, him saying we have no idea what's coming this week. We don't. But I'm excited to find out. And the title, The Devil's Deal, is scary. It makes me worried. I saw some other tweets about that as well. But we'll get back into the layer and talk about it some more. I'm scared for the episode, man. What's going to happen? I don't know. Don't kill off the Bad Batch. Give me some Boba Fett, please. If I don't see Boba in the next 3 episodes, I'm gonna rage. What up, Geeky Gambit? How are you? Where in the world between worlds now? I don't know, man. So OG fan, when Star Wars was just Star Wars, says, oh man, could we see Darth Maul and Bob? Josh wondering emoji. Darth Maul in the Book of Boba? No, he's be dead. Darth Maul dies years before that, my guy. I'm sorry to tell you. He's actually dead though. Hi Jackman says, Maul and Book of Boba, please. I'll give Lucasfilm all my money. Well, that's too bad, Hi Jackman, because we know what you've been smoking tonight. He's already dead, my dude. No, Boba and Bad Batch. Josh Rage emoji. Josh Rage emoji. Josh Rage emoji. We need Boba Fett and Bad Batch tonight. I'm calling for it, but it's not gonna happen. I don't know what to expect for this episode, man. I'm really hoping it's not just Ralph Boner, if you will. You know, that's Boner with a Bohner. Just so I don't get demonetized before I'm even monetized. But I don't know. Last week felt a little bit like a boner, even though it was like a 7. I think tonight's episode will probably be like an 8. What do you guys think? An 8 or a 9? What are your expectations for this level or this episode? Do we have some high expectations for this episode? Because I think my expectations might be a little bit high. World between worlds, baby. Oh yeah. I'm with you. I want to see a lot more of the world between worlds. Is that how Maul is gonna be in it? Nah, bro. He's dead. He's dead. I'm really curious how Maul got to Malachor, though. We never really find that out, and I think that could be an interesting plot detail that we never learned. What else was I looking at today? I looked at a bunch of stuff, and I saw a bunch of stuff. I don't know what's going on, though. Let's look it up. Why is there like nothing on the top? Oh goodness. Kiner Brothers talking about that. Yeah, so I guess tonight's episode is supposed to be really visually appealing and beautiful. And I'm all for it, you know. Last week's episode was pretty gorgeous, I gotta say. Gotta admit. But where the visuals were, you know, top tier last week, the story wasn't, I don't want to say as like bad, but it wasn't as good. It wasn't as good as the visuals, you know. Like I was looking at something awesome, and like at the same time, the stuff that I was processing wasn't as awesome. So it's like, what? I don't know. They keep every episode. I feel like the visuals have gotten better and better, and yeah, I need like more to this story, man. I know a lot of Star Wars fans, aren't like, you know, as hyped as I am, I guess you could say, or like as high on this show as I am. But I don't know, man. I need something more from it, man. I need some craziness. We need some craziness like Loki has been getting. And how you guys feeling about that What If show? I know it's a Star Wars channel, but I saw that trailer today and I literally was like, this Lucasfilm, why can't we get a what if type of show for Star Wars? You know, when I heard about anime Star Wars and I was hoping for it to be canon and everything, this is why, man. I want some fun what if type of stuff in Star Wars. Like, sure, maybe the anime stuff is like a what if, like what if Star Wars was anime, but I need some fun stuff and some craziness in Star Wars. They're playing too safe with it. It feels like, in my opinion. Which, like, it's cool to be safe, but, like, you know, World Between Worlds, that was not safe, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Awesome. I love the World Between Worlds, man. I think that's the type of stuff we need more of in Star Wars right now. Some stuff we've never flippin' seen that'll blow our freaking lids off. And, you know, if we don't get all of this, like, craziness in the first season of The Bad Batch, I hope that there's multiple seasons. You know, I've been saying I want, like, 4 or 5 seasons of The Bad Batch. Especially with how this first season has gone, you know. Dave likes to start off the first season of his shows, like, kind of slow almost. Even Mando was a tiny bit slow at times in the first season. You gotta admit. But, yeah, man, like, Dave starts off the first season, you know, really building this world for the characters and building the characters themselves very, very much so. And, I don't know, man, I feel like you gotta just get into it. I don't want to wait till the finale to get some crazy stuff. Like, obviously, we got Cad Bane, and to me, you know, was the signify that, yeah, this show is going to be crazy. You know, even the first episode, that stuff was wild. We got Kanan, we got, you know, Depa Balaba, like, it was wild, man. And we've been getting some pretty wild stuff in this show, but it's not hitting consistently. And, like, obviously not every episode is going to be a banger like that, you know. It's not going to be blow your socks off type of stuff, but we need more episodes that blow your socks off than episodes that don't. So at this point, like, we're getting kind of like 50-50, and, like, you know, there's the character building episodes and the fun episodes and stuff, And then there's the hype episodes with Cad Bane, and like we need more of the hype, man. We need more of the hype. Zach Nation says, looks awesome. Yeah, man. I'm with you. I'm loving all this new. The one thing I'm happy about this week is like we're actually getting a lot of little like, hasn't been like big news or anything, but we're getting a lot of little Star Wars news to talk about. There's recently been the Ronin Visions book. Like obviously that's not canon either, but it looks interesting. I'll look into it more probably this weekend when I actually have the time for it. One thing I do want to talk about while we're kind of just figuring out what we're talking about. I want to talk about channel updates real quick. Not everybody cares here, but when we reach 500 subscribers, we're going to be doing a Funko Pop giveaway. We're going to be giving away each member of the Bad Batch to 5 lucky members of the Discord community. And we're getting all that stuff set up over at the Discord. I'm still trying to kind of figure out what I'm doing on there, but I'm figuring it out, and as we approach 500 subscribers, I'm gonna make sure to get everybody that's on the Discord and a subscriber of the channel that we're definitely gonna get you guys put into a raffle, and 5 of you guys, if you want to, we'll be able to get a Funko Pop, one of the Bad Batch. I'm gonna be shipping those out to you guys whenever that happens. We'll do a stream on it and talk about it a bit more. But I just want to let you guys know there is a description to, I think there's a description to, maybe I didn't put in the description. After this video, there will be a link to the Discord in the description and in the watch party. I'm going to make sure to drop it in there. So if you guys do want to get on that, go ahead and, check out that Discord. It's in some of the links of the past videos too. So go check that out. I wonder if that's coming on my... Yeah, man, I really do. I want to get back to the community. You guys have done a lot for me already in just 2 months, so I'm having a great time running this show or running this YouTube channel, and I wanted to get back to everybody. What are we talking about though? Could the Bad Batch head lead into the Clone Wars Star Killer? How they clone Star Killer? Well, I don't know, man. So I love the Force Awakens games, or the Force Unleashed, not Force Awakens. I love the Force Unleashed games. Those were some of the like coolest Star Wars games I've probably ever played. Some of the best Star Wars games I've ever played. And I don't know, man. Star Killer is so OP. Like this fool is hella overpowered. I think it would be tough to bring him in canon in any type of way. If they do, yeah, Bad Batch could be a way to do it. I don't think it will happen that way though. I don't think it is. And obviously you said, how they clone Star Killer. There is a human version of Star Killer, and he gets taken in by Vader after Vader kills his dad, and Vader is still kind of, doing his early stuff in the galaxy. So if we were to see a potential Star Killer tie-in later on, I don't think it would be for a couple seasons of the Bad Batch, if, at all. Make my dog canon. Do it, please. Yeah, dude, I want Star Killer too. The one thing I maybe want more than Daniel Logan as Boba Fett is to bring back Star Killer and let Sam Witwer play him, man. I mean, obviously no one else is gonna play Star Killer, but do it. That would be dope. It's in the description. Cool. Go check out that Discord in the description. And smash like, please. It helps a lot. Smash that like button. What else can we talk about from the episode tonight, though? Devil's Deal. Next week is Rebel, or I believe the title to next week's episode is Rescue on Ryloth. And if tonight's is Devil's Deal, so it's possible that Omega gets taken again, and they have to rescue her on Ryloth for some reason. I don't know if that's exactly what it's going to be. I'm more in the boat that Rescue on Ryloth could be a hint to, Cham Syndulla, or maybe, I think a lot of the characters we saw early on in this season, such as Saw Gerrera, Rex, are going to end up tying back into the later half of this season. So I think Rescue on Ryloth, Cham, Syndulla, and Saw Gerrera could potentially trying to free Ryloth from the Empire now that the Empire is taking control. And I don't think that's gonna go well. They're probably gonna need some rescuing, and it would make sense if that's what that whole title is about to me. Or maybe they have to rescue Hera Syndulla. Who knows? It's possible they could still end up doing a couple more jobs for Sid. I don't know if Sid is going to be the devil that we're led to believe makes a deal in this episode, but I think that could be possible, and it would make sense to me. Next week, they chilling with our boy Cham. That's right. I think so, too. It would be crazy if they were on Ryloth during the Lords of the Sith novel. That would be wild, man. That would be wild. I'm starting to get heavy into the books, so that'd be dope. Obi-Wan the homie's here? Hey, what up, Obi-Wan the homie, aka Beskar Batman. Obi-Wan the homie is a day one homie. I love that guy. Much love, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan the homie earlier said, my man's and them out here nerd venging in these sheets. Whoa, nerd venging in these sheets? Whoa. Alright. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What up, Vito? How you doing? You're gonna be watching the party? Alright. We're gonna be doing a watch party after this. We have been going for about probably like 30 minutes, 40 minutes now. So it is 10:14 Pacific time, which is my time. We got another hour and like 40 minutes to the episode, but we're gonna chill here for a little bit, talk about, speculate some more, get your guys' vibes on it, get everybody hyped for the episode. I do think tonight is gonna be a really good episode. I think, we had like 4 or 5 bangers in a row, and last week wasn't a banger. It was just a good episode. So I think this week we're gonna get back on track. We're gonna finish strong. I think this month of July we're gonna get a lot of good episodes, since we have all the episode titles. The only episode titles we don't have are episodes 15 and 16. 14 is gonna be titled Project War Mantle, or just War Mantle. And then the episode after Rescue on Ryloth, I believe, is titled Infested. And I've been thinking that Infested could be, the Empire infesting places, or, the clone troopers, or, maybe even like humans infesting the clones, infesting the army of the Empire. They're not going to be using clones as much, I think. But I don't know, man. I'm super excited to dive into this episode tonight to see where we're going to be taken. I don't really know where we're headed right now, but I think it could be a lot of fun. What's your guys' hype for this episode, though? I asked earlier, but I'm going to ask it again. What's our hype for this episode? 1 through 10. I'm at like a 9. I'm too hyped for this episode, if I'm being honest. I think it's going to be better than it probably will be. I can see myself being disappointed by the end of the night. All nerd venger under these sheets. Oh no, Jedi Mike. Not in my sheets. Lord Vito says, I want a whole animation on Vader between episode 3 and 4. Him murking everybody and Jedi, getting his red saber, and eating dinner. IDGAF. Vito, I'm with you, bro. How hyped would that be? Imagine they made the old Vader comics, like, the canon ones, where he gets the crystal from, what's that dude's name? Baron and Fila or something like that. I don't know. The dude that took the bearish vow. Imagine we get to see that in animation or something. That'd be dope. The one thing I want more than Vader show between episodes 3 and 4, which I would love that more than almost anything. But I want to see Anakin and Obi-Wan between episodes 1 and 2. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to see that. But you know what? Shut your mouth. I want to see it. Give it to me. I want it. Tim's at an 8. What's everybody else at? How hyped are we tonight for this episode? Is everybody already asleep? Are you getting sleepy? I want to apologize real quick. My bad to the East Coast simpers. The East Coast simps. I know I do these late. But Shiva's a working man. I gotta get this empire going, man. I'm trying to get this empire, running. The castle does not run by itself, okay? The simper needs to simp. I have a day job that I work a hella ton of hours at. So my apologies to you guys. I'm sorry I always do these late and you gotta watch them on replay. But thank you for watching the replay. Smash that like button. For real though, I'm gonna do some more streams, at a more reasonable time in the future. We're gonna definitely continue to do these watch parties, whether they're at the Den of Nerds Live or on Vader's Lair, but definitely we're gonna continue to do these wild stuff. Do you guys think Grogu will be in Book of Boba? Is that too much to ask for? Grogu? I think he's gonna be in it. I think 100% Grogu is gonna be in the Book of Boba. 100%. You know who you are. East Coast Nerd Vengeance. Yeah. Nah, the East Coast Simps. That's what you are. Haha. Vader Vendors. There you go. That's probably better than calling y'all a bunch of simps, but man's working hard. Hardly working. No, it's been hella hot over here, I'll tell you that much. Which voice, Tim? What voice did I kill you with? No, you will die. I'm wilding out. I'm just hyped for this episode, man. I think I cannot wait. I just want it to be out now, to be honest. I want Book of Boba Fett to come now. I want all of it now. I want more, and I know I shouldn't. Give me more Star Wars. It's the thing I've been thinking about the past week with Loki, popping off and What If looking fired, is I want my Star Wars to be like Marvel, man. I want my Star Wars to be like Marvel. Feige, come save us. There's two things I haven't really talked about on this channel. And one of those things is Feige's movie that is coming in 2027. I'm going to be damn near 30 when that comes out. But I need it. I need it. Save us, Feige. No. I want my Star Wars like Marvel though. And what I mean by that is I need a lot more. I know they have projects coming, but it's not soon enough and there's not enough coming out. I think the Bad Batch is starting to kick off of giving us a lot of stuff. But even with the Mando, Mando is not filming till the end of this year. I saw a report as I was getting in here tonight. It was also another Book of Boba Fett report. If you guys want me to look over it with you, I can. But it basically talks about the season 3 of Mando and how they haven't been on it. They haven't been filming it yet, and the reason for that is obviously the Obi-Wan show. Which, please, I'm hyped to get that. I'm really hyped for Ahsoka and Obi-Wan. But I need more Star Wars, and I need it consistently dropping. I don't know, man. Bad Batch is dope, and maybe it's just the 20-minute episode thing that I'm having an issue with right now, which isn't really an issue, I guess I should say, but I don't know, man. I feel we're not getting enough banger Star Wars and consistently enough, and even when we get good episodes, they're only 20 minutes, and it's well, now I gotta wait a week, and in 6 more weeks it'll be over, and then all of a sudden I have anime Star Wars to look forward to, which is cool, but they're all 10 to 15 minutes each, and it's well, this isn't even canon, and it's cool and all, but I need more Star Wars. And then you gotta wait a couple months for Book of Boba Fett, which is gonna be lit, and I don't think we have a confirmation on episodes for that, but stay tuned for the stinger at the end. I've heard some stuff about Andor that I will sting you guys with like a bee. So I don't know, man. I think I need more stuff. The Taika film looks lit. Lito says, or Jedi Mike says, Taika Waititi SP, his movie dope. Yeah, dude, I'm hyped for that Taika movie. I think Taika and Kevin Feige produced movie are gonna be fire. You know, I don't know if you guys know, Michael Waldron is the dude that was right. He's one of the writers on this Loki series that's been pretty lit, and you know, he's writing for that. Feige's taken a big liking to him. He helped out with the Doctor Strange script. And then he's also going to be writing on this Star Wars stuff. So I'm hyped for Waldron. I think that dude is lit. I think he's going to do some awesome stuff with Star Wars. What's up, Kendo? What's good? Hope you're streaming well earlier, bro. Saw you were going in. Keaton Haas, what's up, bro? Hope you can make it, man. Glad you can make it to this one. Long time no see, says VG. How y'all doing? Left Coast representing? Left Coast? What's the left coast? I'm on the West Coast. West Coast Simps Unite! The left side. Hey. Good to see all these familiar faces. Yeah, man. It makes me happy to see all you guys here. For real. Thank you all for supporting me so much. Even in these crazy streams. Even in these crazy streams where nothing goes right. And frankly, Sheev is just doesn't even know what to talk about with nothing really hyped going on in Star Wars. But I make the hype. You know, after this, I feel like this episode is going to be a banger from what we've heard, you know, from what we've talked about already. And after this episode, I feel like Sheev is going to be back on his hype. I'm going to be back on the hype train, and I'm going to be excited for it. I'm going to be back on my game. I don't think I shared this out to everybody either, if I'm being honest. Let me... Hey, shout out to Tim again. This beat is so damn fire. Shout out to you, Tim. Damn, that took forever to load. Alright. Where did my chat go? East Coast. What up? Tim says, I actually think Feige is going to start the next big trilogy with Waldron since its 50th anniversary. Feige is the GOAT, and Waldron's did so well with Loki. It's a good opportunity to do something new. I'm with you, man. I'm so with you. You know, Feige has done some awesome stuff for Marvel in general. You know, the MCU would not be where it is today without what he's done for it. You know, he's probably the best producer ever. So, for him to be producing Star Wars, I'm down for it anytime, any day of the week. Big facts. Mickey's coming after me, average. Yeah, definitely say goodbye to my stream. You can say that again. My bad. I am just dropping this link right over here. My bad, guys. Oh. Oh, man. What's with that stuff there? All right. I'm back. My bad. What up, chat? East Coast is lit. Florida is like half beach. That's true. Miami's dope. But Floridians are... I love y'all Floridians. Y'all are wild, man. Definitely wild. Keaton Haas says, I want to see Omega fire that bow some more. Me too. She hasn't fired it in a while, it seems like. And I think definitely she's going to be wearing that white helmet sooner rather than later. Or, you know, I think she definitely needs a newer suit of armor. You know, maybe this is the episode where Omega gets that white helmet. You know, they said we're not going to be expecting, you know, what we see tonight. And, of course, they always say that, as Tim pointed out at the end of last stream. But They don't actually always say that. The last time that some of the creators for the episode hyped up an episode, we got Cad Bane, and then we got Cad Bane versus Fennec. So I'm hyped for it. I think this episode's gonna be fire. I'm hoping for it. I'm praying for it. I need some fire content, man. But yeah, I need it. I need it. Omega definitely needs to fire the bow, though, for sure. And if she's gonna be on the missions with them, she needs a helmet too and some armor. East Coast is lit. Yes, I saw that. Obi-Wan the homie says White Suge is hands down the GOAT producer. For sure, man. I'm right there with you. Keaton Ha says, yeah, she needs some armor. She's a fat. That's facts. She is Omega fat. So, yes. What up, Star Wars Talk Show? How are you, bro? He says, yo, my man, Sheev. Just got the link from Discord. YouTube notifications. What did it say? YouTube notifications suck. They do. You know, maybe it's just because I scheduled this stream hours ago, but they do suck, man. YouTube has been wilding lately. I'm not even going to get into that because YouTube will probably, like, red eye glow will come after me type of stuff, you know. Will Omega get the armor, Sheev the white armor? Yes, she will. 100%. 100%. You know, I feel like Omega getting that white helmet is almost more of a guarantee than Boba Fett showing up in this show. That's a sad reality, but it is a reality that I am sadly living in. Sad. But it's true. What do you guys make of Joel Aaron saying that we have no idea what's coming our way for this Bad Batch episode? Why is he messing with us? Why is it going to be so beautiful? I'm ready for it, though. Someone asked if we're going to be scared for tonight's episode because of the title. And I am. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm not even wearing boots, but I'm shaking. What's going to happen? What do you guys think Devil's Deal will be? Who do you think the Devil's Deal will involve? I think, honestly, either a Kaminoan or a bounty hunter is the best bet for one half of it, you know? Say, what? I didn't know there was a sign up. There was one. Sign me up. Sign up, dude. Go check out the Discord. Yo, my man Sheev. Yee. For sure. Tim says, and we know Filoni is going to work together with Feige because of his new position. Feige plus Filoni equals star eyes. For me, that equals hard eyes. Bruh. That is... When I tell you, Feige and Filoni have given me some of the best content in my life. And, you know, like, made my childhood, made my life, man. They've made my life. They made me the nerd that I am. But the two of them working together, wow. Wow, man. You know, when Feige and Filoni, yeah, that's what we need. But when Filoni and Favreau got together and, you know, we're working on The Mandalorian, I feel like not a lot of people were super hyped leading into it until, like, maybe a couple weeks before. But as soon as I heard it was Filoni and Favreau, I was like, are you kidding me? You telling me Iron Man and Clone Wars and Happy Hogan are all gonna mix together and create something with the Mandalorian? Sign me up. Sign me up. I want it. And look at what we got. Look at what we got. Some goat stuff. Goat stuff. That's what we got. Should we check out Daniel Logan's Twitter? Ooh, this is cool. This is cool. Alright. Screw it. Daniel Logan says, you weren't the only one hoping for that. Because someone said, prior to episode 3 filming, I had hoped that Boba would get his revenge against Mace. And the cape we would see him don in The Empire Strikes Back and Jedi was made from the robes of the old master. Oh well, we don't get what we want. And then Daniel Logan says, you weren't the only one hoping for that. And then in quotes or in parentheses, he says, present company included, because of course, you know, he wanted it too. But we get this awesome picture, and he says, here's a piece of concept art by Warren Fu showing Boba Fett getting his revenge on Mace. so it was considered to be part of episode 3, but alas, was ultimately not to be. Here's that picture right there. That's a gorgeous picture, man. There's Mace getting shot up by a ton of stormtroopers, and Boba Fett's the one who gives him the killing shot. That's some good artwork, man. That's dope. We can still see it too. Give me some Mace Windu in the Book of Boba Fett. Hype! Mace in the Bop. Mace in the Bop. This is the way. Star Wars Talk Show says, dude, the white Mando armor Omega would be dope. I'm getting goosebumps. We gotta see it. I gotta see it, but yeah, we gotta see it. Star eyes are greater than hard eyes for me. So yes. To me, there is nothing better than the heart, man. When it comes from the heart, you know that's some real shit. What am I not noticing? World Between Worlds. Will he ever? What am I missing? There's just so much going on. My bad. Omega getting that white helmet will be dope, says Keaton Haas. What about a jetpack? I think if she gets a jetpack, it won't be till later on. But I've been thinking maybe Omega. You know, Star Wars Santa has this like obsession, if you will, that Omega is gonna be going off with Fennec Shan. I think that it could possibly happen, but I think it's more likely that Boba Fett shows up and Omega and Boba, the brother and sister duo, go off together. You know, the last time we saw Boba in an unfinished, uncanon arc between him and Cad Bane, he was trying to protect the innocents and, shot Cad Bane in the head for it. So if you're telling me that an innocent little girl that happens to be his sister is being chased by Cad Bane, and Boba Fett's not going to want to help her out, and then, the Bad Batch are probably going to die. No, not really. Some of them might. I think Hunter definitely has been hinted at that he could potentially get popped. But I don't know, man. I think it makes a lot of sense for Omega and Boba Fett to link up. I think Omega showing up in Bop is definitely possible. I think we're going to see a lot of Omega going forward in the future, especially now that we have confirmation that she doesn't have accelerated aging. I think it's definitely likely we're going to see a lot more of her. What are we talking about, though? Hi, Jackman Tex Venger says, we just see your face and not what you're trying to show us. Oh, really? Is that what happened right now? Because for me... I get what you're saying. Transition. Can you see it now? No? What the flip? That's whack. Alright. Just kidding. That's kind of whack. I didn't even notice. That's sad. Alright, hold on. Let me see that. Because I do want to show you guys that, to be honest. That's kind of whack. It's not gonna work. It won't do it. No. All right. Well, stream. It's okay. It's all right. Maybe I can. Here, let me do something real quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'll get back in the chat. We're gonna call this Boba Fett. Or Boba Feet. How about that? We're going to call this file Boba Feet. And I'm going to show it to you guys. Real quick. Media source. Add a media source. New media source. Boba's feet. Boba Feet. Give me the Boba Feet. Where is it? Boba Feet. Oh no. It's not a media source. I'm stupid. Oh, Sheev is dumb, man. Don't listen to Sheev. He's not wise. Image. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to show you guys this picture of Boba's feet. What the heck? Does it not work? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try it. I don't. Alright, well, at least you guys can see the image. Here's the image of Boba Fett getting his revenge that Daniel Logan tweeted. And there's Mace Windu, as you can see, and Boba Fett shooting him as other clones are surrounding him. Looks pretty dope, though! Boba's feet, yes. There's Boba's feet. You can see them right there. Let's actually screw it. We're gonna get an up close picture of this, because why not? Boba's feet. Welcome to the Book of Boba's feet. Alright, I'm done fooling around. We're gonna get out of here in a minute or two. I haven't eaten tonight, actually, so I'm gonna go get some food. We're gonna get the watch party all set up, and we're gonna watch episode 11 of The Bad Batch. Oh yes, and I guarantee this one, it's most likely gonna be a banger. If it's not, expect sheep to rage. I'm gonna be mad. Disney, why do you do this to me? Why Lucasfilm? I'm just a fan who wants some hype. Please. Nah, I'm definitely looking forward to this episode, though. I hope you guys can make it to the watch party if you're going to check it out. If you're going to go ahead and watch the Black Widow movie, go check that movie out. Let me know how it is. I'm really excited to go check that movie out as well. I think Lawrence Pugh. Pew pew to her, man. Woo! Give me the new Black Widow, man. It looks hyped. So hot in LA. The panties on fire for Vader's lair. Oh my god. You said what? Stoked for the watch party. I'll see you there, man. I guarantee I'm gonna be a lot more hyped and less crazy when I'm in that. I'm gonna have some food in me, so definitely go get some food, go get some coffee. We're gonna get hyped for this. We're gonna get hyped. We're gonna have a good time tonight, man. Please come on back to the watch party. And if you didn't already, go ahead and check out the Discord link. We are doing a giveaway when we hit 500 subs, and I'm gonna be giving away 5 of the dang Bad Batch. We're going to give away each of the members to a lucky 5 members of the Discord. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and go ahead and check that Discord link out. I'm going to see you guys later. I'm going to go get some food. I'm hyped for the Bad Batch. We're going to have a great time, episode 11, baby. Who's Lawrence Pugh? Lawrence Pugh is the new... Lawrence Pugh is going to be the new Black Widow, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Spoilers, but Black Widow was supposed to come out months ago, too, or like years ago at this point. I'll see you guys later, though. I'm for real going to get out of here. There's an hour and 19 minutes until the episode comes out. Come on by for the watch party. We're going to have a great time. And Sheev the Wise is out. Make sure to stay for that stinger, though. We're gonna sting y'all. Peace. I'll see you soon. May the force be with you. So, for those of you guys who are interested in the Andor series, Sting of Time, ASMR. Here we go. You ready? We're gonna be talking about Andor real quick, okay? Spoilers. So, as you know, the series has been doing a lot of on location filming all across the United Kingdom and through the production on the series. Blah 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 blah. Andor. But the Andor show, it says, where is it? 12 episodes. It's going to be a 12 episode show. The Andor show is going to have 12 episodes. I'm here for it. We've heard some rumors that, the creator himself, George Lucas, has been secretly working on the show. So I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. Andor for the win! Give me some bop. Daniel Logan for Boba. And